4.
King. And the difference between 79 cents for a single and $4.98 for an album created a music business. As I'm sure you've noticed, we've now come full circle, back to singles, and if you were wondering what 1962 was like, well, you're looking at it. Those were good old days. Truth is, it might take a year or two, but those things will eventually sort themselves out. There will be some new revenue model, be it the 360. Oh, it's the third topic I want to look at today. All we ever talk about is the delivery system of the product, the mechanics, the technology, the infrastructure. I want to spend just a minute on a topic that never gets discussed in the music business, and that's the music. The reason why nobody wants to talk about it, it's understandable, because it mostly sucks. Today, and that really gives people hope when they hear 60 years of the greatest fucking rock and roll in the world, 24 hours a day. Believe me, it affects you. You know, you start having hope again.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, but the second part of his question was, what do you think is missing from the American kids coming up in the bands? Because there's quite a few bands around. But what would you say that they are lacking?
Is missing? Yeah. Well, like I said, what's missing, it's not particular to America. You know, I mean, honestly, it's a worldwide thing. But what's missing right now is that bar band stage. They're going from their rooms, learning how to play, and maybe the garage, and then maybe some friends' houses, and then they're in the studio. You know, they play a party or two, have some fun, and then they're in the studio. And they're on MTV, you know, next thing you know. Well, you missed something there, okay? You know, you missed 2, 3, 4, 5 years of the most important years of your life, where you learn how to perform and learn how to write, you know? And that's what's going on. You know, you listen, you're out there listening, and it's just you know, oceans of mediocrity, because there's no standards. Nobody's comparing themselves. When you're a bar band and you start to write songs, you start sneaking them into the set, in between all the other great songs. So your song has to be almost as good, you know, or else you're embarrassed, you know, in front of the 300 people that are there, right? You know, so it makes you work harder and make sure, you know, if you steal a little something from there, steal a little something from there, until it feels comfortable, that's okay. You know, you're only as cool as who you steal from. You know? But you gotta do it. You gotta do it, and you can't leave that out. And people are leaving that out right now.
You'll watch the growth. Let me put it this way: you watch the growth of his writing. You'll see what he was writing at 16 and 17 and 18, where he started writing songs that are all familiar to all of us. You actually watch and consistently see the evolution of the creative process, something that I think has never been in what we term of box sets. It's not a box set, it's not a collection of, it's a biography. It's actually a life. It's his writing from the very beginning. You see the growth, there's all the warts are there, you can see it flower. It gives you a look into an artist that you have never seen before, into a soul of writing. The book, which is also chronological,